Hello, what's up, what's up? Hope you're all fine. What's up? Haven't really been here on stream for, I think, 3 weeks now. Was in Utrecht, so, like, I think before I went the last time on stream. Oh my god, like, so many people coming in here. What's up? Hello, what the hell? Hope you're all having a great day. Hope everything works fine as well. I have a new phone, so if something is laggy or whatever, it's going to be a little bit awkward. Is this your first live stream? No, it's not my first live stream. Like, it's maybe my 20th live stream here. Honestly, what the hell? How many people are here? Not gonna stay for too long, but still want to say hello. What's up? What's up? What's good, guys? Honestly, I didn't expect that many people here. Hi. We are theoretically in an NiRiain where we could hit Legend today if we go, I think, 25-0, but that's most likely not going to happen. But still, we're going to have some fun, hopefully winning as well some games today here in the Open Master League. Are you playing right now? Even go Battle League? A lot of people, I think, taking a break this week, which is totally fine. Next week, we're going to have a cup that's definitely a little bit easier to play in, which I was taking a look at it just before I started the stream. Going to be a weird cup with the spring cup, so yeah. I need to do work while you're streaming. Just do your work and don't watch my stream. Easy solution. What's up, Lily? You can do it a lot easy. We have to find a team. I kind of want to use my Groudon still. Groudon is one of my favorite Pokemon right now. That was my last set. We're at 2,727, so theoretically it's possible, especially as we're gonna get some extra Stardust and stuff right now. What's time there? My time right now is 7:11. It's kind of funny. Oh, also because of a new phone, all my rocket things are kind of messed up. What is this? Defeated in the ground. Okay, we can go for some Kyogre action here. That's going to be enough. Yeah. I can suggest you a Roserade that was Zacian. I have Nihilego, which I actually thought of trying out. I'm not sure if Nihilego is something that we want to see here today. We could run Nihilego. It's a little bit tricky to play with. The thing is with Nihilego, you're always going to be weak against a certain Pokemon because you have a weakness against Dialga, you have a weakness against Excadrill, you have a weakness against Kyogre. But you cannot really counter all of those weaknesses at once, so it's a little bit awkward. I know, Nihilego, that's true. That's at least you're going to be able to win against Kyogre with that one. But we're going to take a look at today what we're going to play. I had a lot of success recently with a few teams. I already have like still one video made which is going to come up tomorrow evening for Master League, which is going to be the last one then. Later tonight in around 5 hours, I guess, we're going to, no, in around 6 hours, we're going to get a new Pokemon as well through raids, which is going to be the Cutie Fly. Going to look on Twitter again for people to battle me at like most likely 1:30 a.m. or something my time, around 6 hours. So, if you want to be my friend or whatever, or if you in general are my friend, let's definitely check out Twitter in 6 hours. Dunsparce, the rank 7 Dunsparce. Dunsparce is so cool right now, actually. I really like this Pokemon. Did we get good IVs here? That's also a good question. I built so many new Pokemon as well during this week. We're going to figure out a team real quick that we can use. It's totally not a team that I used before. Let's see what we can try out today. I'm a big fan of Lugia. Lugia was a lot of fun playing recently. I had like some team idea with Lugia as well, where I used Lugia as a closer. I need something as a lead than Groudon maybe in the lead. Lugia closer, and we need a say-so that's pretty decent. Let me see what chat says. Do you think Spring Cup is going to be balanced? Seems like Weezing owns everything. I don't think Weezing going to be that crazy good. Like, it's going to be very good. Like, Weezing going to be the best one. The thing is, Weezing struggles a lot with any water-type Pokemon that's available, really. So while it looks pretty decent on paper, you basically only have the move Brutal Swing to hit the water-type Pokemon. So again, something like Tentacruel going to struggle. So my guess actually is that Tentacruel and Quillfish going to be actually the bigger MVPs there in this cup. Tank please and do this another day, thanks. I'm most likely not going to be able to hit Legend anyway today, so don't worry about that one. Do we play... Let me check real quick on PvP Poke at the time. Should have maybe done it before, but I thought maybe we have some suggestions here. Lugia, Groudon, Zekrom. I played Zekrom as well today in a video. Was very, very good. I like the Zekrom a lot. But I feel like I really want to use Groudon plus Lugia together again. Maybe I play just Groudon. Nah, it's also kind of awkward. It's all kind of awkward. Do we play just reverse? Let's try that out. I kind of want to play Rayquaza again. How about this team? This should work out pretty well, right? Is there any weaknesses for this one? Kyogre, Dialga, Yveltal. I need to build my Yveltal still, but I don't have enough Stardust for that. I still also don't have my Ho-Oh builds. Got a good Yveltal. I can check through my Pokemon as well. I have a good Yveltal that I can build, which is going to be this one here. But is it actually Go Battle League? Yeah, it's actually from Go Battle League rewards. But yeah, Stardust is not here right now. Swap Lugia for Kyogre and perfect. Do you just play Weather Trio? That would be funny. I can actually wait. Wasn't there a thing? Okay. We can try to make a poll. What team to play? I can only... Okay. Weather Trio. What else can we have? We could have... Groudon... Lugia and Ray, which should work out pretty well. Or we go back to Kyurem Golden Go. Kyurem Golden Go also would work. Kyurem Golden Go Mewtwo. Whatever action you want here, I'm going to ask the community and we can decide by that way. I think that's going to be fine. I still don't have like Ho-Oh. I could actually build, I guess. Ho-Oh would still be possible to build right now because I have my best one built here anyway. Like that would definitely be possible as it already is a double move. I got my Ho-Oh X Alchemy by the way. Okay, Groudon Lugia Ray is currently leading. Should I power up my 3-star Shadow Snorlax for Master League, or is it not as good as an Ultra League? Really depends. Like, Snorlax is definitely a cool pick to use during the Master League session as well. I had like a No XL team before, not No XL, no Legendary team with Snorlax, and I really like that one. So, definitely. Like, I actually think that you don't really need the Shadow bonus too much there. But I'm not sure, like, definitely would wait if you're, like, 3-star is, like, not that crazy, depends on really what 3-star it is, because 3-star can be everything. But if it's close to 100, you can definitely build it. I really like my normal one. Is it actually still in sync? No, it's not in sync. Is it in sync again if I do that? Yeah, okay, no, it's in sync again. Start a match. Someone is impatient. Okay, we're going to go for Groudon Lugia Ray. Let's see how that's going to go. Also have to put in a star piece. Need all the starters this week. I got so much stars this week just because of using those passes. Gonna claim some elo here right now. Easy. Groudon is disgusting right now. I agree. Yeah, you do your work, please. Please do your work. With this team, we're going to be able to bait out, hopefully, any Dialga, which would be amazing with our Lugia. And then might sweep endgame, which would be also cool. Groudon against Dragonite. Horrific lead. 11 out of 10, cannot recommend. Of course, that's going to be most likely an extra draw in the back, and we're getting completely hardwalled in the first game. 10 out of 10. Of course, it has to be literally the perfect answers against my team. There couldn't be any other way. There could not be any other way. I literally opened MetaFi, I think, last Wednesday, and I have a coaching session scheduled for Wednesday, so I haven't done one yet, but I have one basically that's coming up. And I have some other people that are interested that I still haven't booked yet. So, not yet done one, but soonish. At least we're going to be able to get a shield here. Using a new phone. Hope it doesn't overheat anymore. Me too, it's going to be my first stream with a new phone. It's actually interesting to see that if when your phone doesn't, what's it called, overheat but also doesn't lose the... Can I go from a little bit here? Okay. Doesn't lose the battery life like that fast. I'm still at 100% right now, which is kind of wild. I know it's currently basically locked in as well, but usually it doesn't charge as much. Here we're going to swap out immediately. We're going to see yeah, there was a clear one. Of course, we're going to get hard-walled immediately. Yeah, it's literally the worst possible matchup we could have asked for. Here's the thing though, do I still have a chance? We'll find out. We will find out. I'm just gonna farm them all the way down, right? I should survive one move. I should survive this one. Can we actually flip this one now? That would be wild. Come on. Full farm down. One breaking swipe. And another breaking swipe. And I think they're kind of energy dry right now. I don't know how much damage is just going to do. Not enough. Okay, that's not enough. There was a CMP tie, I think, though. Let's see. Presence Blade's going to do a little bit more here just because it's like one move that I have to use. It was a CMP tie. It's still going to be insanely close. Like, we completely got walled here. Dragon Claw coming through. Come on. Ah, tie. Completely hard-walled and still a tie out of that. That's kind of wild. That's insanely wild. Well, it was so close. If I had just better IVs, I guess on Ray Crazer I might have been able to win this one. But literally the worst possible matchup and still were able to come very close there. And it's definitely better than nothing. Like, way more than I expected from this matchup, because that was horrific. Honestly, like... we had a Dragon type against Dragon Flying against our ground Pokemon in the lead. We had a Steel type against our Flyer, and we had another Steel type against our Dragon. So, honestly, I'm definitely down for a draw there. Like, there was way more than I should have got out of that. But also interesting to see that we have people at that elo range already with, like, non-legendary teams, so like, you definitely can do it. Very easily for us here. It's not as clear as I would like to have it, but it's definitely clear thanks to Presso's Blades. As we see now, the Mewtwo coming in, this is kind of an awkward matchup. He's gonna take this one. I don't know how to play against it right now. It's going to be at 6 right now. Side strike, fine. 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2. Ah, that's sad. They have no Shadow Ball. But I'm very close to another Presso's Blade, so I'm fine. It's Side Strike, nice, it's amazing. We actually caught the move. This should be a Shadow Ball now. Lilka, please. No. Definitely not. I'm not gonna torture myself today. Lilka is so bad. Wonder what they have in the back. Hopefully it's not Zacian. That would be a little bit tricky. We see the shield coming up. Oh, okay, that's fine. They're gonna get a ton of energy, though. I hope they throw. Okay. We're still not a good spot, though. Should be fine. We have 2 shields here. They should know about me having 2 shields, though. So I might just let the first move go through. Expecting a bait. Okay, it wasn't a bait, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to shield the next one. I found them all the way down. They even give me a free move here, which is amazing. That's for me the worst rotation of the season. Most ideas, yeah, for the most people. If they don't have the legendaries for it, definitely understandable. Doesn't know that I've already precipice plates here. Boom. And that Mewtwo also gonna be gone soon. Just going to let this move go through because I have so much energy on my other one. Which device phone are you currently using? Samsung Galaxy S... Is it S23 Plus, I guess? Very new phone. I think it just literally got released recently. Big issue with this phone, though, for Poco. The AR camera is not the main one. Like, it's like a secondary one or whatever. It's not the one that you usually have. So that's really awkward because I cannot do AR pictures because it doesn't really recognize anything there. Which is... I basically need to use my old phone still to make AR pictures for thumbnails, which... a little bit tricky. Even with the Pokemon I just not enjoy both Little and Master League. Honestly, Master League is, in my opinion, the best meta we have currently in Go Battle League, or like in general in any Go Battle League format. Very sad thing though that I know that a lot of people are not able to really use this meta because of the way it's currently presented, I guess. So yeah, but it's really sad because I really like this meta. I think it's the best meta that we currently have. Catching the move here, sides were going to do nothing. What phone did you have before that? I had OnePlus 8T, which survived 1.5 years and always overheated. So don't know if I would really recommend you. I mean, it was fine. Well, like it still would be fine. Like if you're not like me, basically using it all day to play a game like Pokemon Go or whatever, like you're going to be fine with the OnePlus 8T as well. It's not that bad. But it wasn't really, it didn't really work too much for me recently. Had a lot of times where I just started completely freaking out and lagging. It was not that much fun. They have already moved here, so I'm going to not throw immediately. It's going to be an Iron Head. I'm still going to shield here. Should have maybe let it go, actually. Yeah, I should have let it go. 1, 2, 3. Going to undercharge it a little bit. Should be able to farm down after this one. Yeah. Getting a bit more energy here. What's came back in? Oh no. Why? Mewtwo double dragon doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even make any sense at all. Why? Well, like, I don't know. Just team doesn't even make too much sense. I guess Mewtwo is just neutral against everything, but what do you do against, like, fairy types in the back? Even Mewtwo is not the best against fairy types. Yeah, that's a wild one. That is clearly a wild one. My only play here is to hope that they're going to let this move go through. Like, the Zation doesn't exist, honestly, by the way. And that they're going to shield this move if I want it, but, like, yeah, this... There is a next to no play here for me. Probably the only thing that he has, maybe. That's true. They're actually going to let this move go through as well. Well, If I hit this and they're going to let this move go through for just the flex reasons, I would be able to win this game, but I don't think they're going to flex on me today. Nope. Seen a few Mewtwo double trick. What's double trick? But yeah, don't know what you really do. Yeah, especially also against Steel types. What do you do against Steel types in general? Like, you have 3 Pokemon that don't really appreciate Steel types. But if it worked here, I guess it's fine. Is Lugia still good even with one move? Yeah. Definitely, Aeroblast still going to give it more play, but if you don't get Aeroblast on it, still would be fine. But of course, if you already power up a Pokemon to level 50, I guess you can also kind of want to get the double move, right? Double Dragon, sorry. Fine, greetings from the Netherlands. What's up? Was recently in the Netherlands. It was actually kind of sad for Utrecht. I can actually talk a little bit about the regional as well, because I didn't really talk on the stream or anything, because I didn't really do anything there. But because I did so many battles there, like I had like basically a battle every 5 minutes, especially at the end, like it was a while. Of course we get wild again. It was wild. But because of that, I actually never really had time to talk to the people, which was really sad, because like, oh, there's so many people like trying to talk to me, and I was like, oops, I have to go do another battle. So it was kind of sad for Utrecht. But luckily, they're starting to do championship points, I think, for the upcoming season, which will allow people that are having just decent results, but not top 2 or something, to also qualify over several regionals, basically, for the World Championships, which is something that we already have in both other competitions, and that's definitely something that we needed anyway. So I'm happy about that one, at least. What's up, what's up? I bet they're going to have Metagross in the back, and I'm going to get completely hardwalled again. Can't wait to find out. I have to let this move go through, there's no way otherwise. Have to go goodbye, things. I just competed at my first regional tournament for the rain, it was fun. That's nice. Honestly, I had so much more fun in Utrecht because I didn't play the main meta Pokemon that I usually also brought. Of course, yeah, okay. I'm not too surprised about this one. Good RPS here. Might change the team after this one. I wasn't really too happy about the tournaments before the recent one in Utrecht, but because I played something that's a little bit more off-meta-ish, with like Charizard, which didn't go even to the top 8, I think, than the last 2 regionals afterwards, and you and stuff like this, I had just way more fun. It's just so much more fun than just trying to RPS everybody. What do you think about MEweedle in the Master League? If you have the XL candy, sure, otherwise, it's a little bit difficult to get, right? It's a little bit of a trickier one there. We're going to swap here because we have an ABB line anyway. When does the leaderboard lock the Elos from tomorrow? Don't know, actually, I haven't, like, honestly, leaderboard's completely lost its value for me. It's literally just so not interesting anymore for me. It's kind of sad because like in the beginning, like the first 5-6 seasons, I think before like people at Legend or whatever, leaderboards was like something that was really interesting for me. That I was looking every day, was up there, and like I try to compete myself. But nowadays, I really don't take a look at this anymore, and I feel like not a lot of people also really care about it anymore, which is more an issue of Niantic than anything else. Ran into Magic Mason. He's good, yeah. I got the boost, it literally doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter, maybe. Actually, still get to the move here. That's wild. I don't think it does knock them out, though. Yeah, he has a still move, okay. The thing is with regionals in, I don't know, like, regionals I feel a little bit differently in the Europe compared to the US and also like especially Oceania region in terms of how it's like how it played and whatever. It feels like US regionals are usually way smaller, I feel like, than Europe's. Like Europe's recently, I think like in Utrecht we had like more than 150 people there as well. It just also you see always the same tryhards there, which is just a little. I feel like Europe is so much more difficult to qualify as well. So Here we're going to be able to at least farm them down. Are they actually going to swap out for me? That's so amazing. They're going to throw a charge move, which I should have thrown my charge move first. It's kind of stupid. Fire punch coming through. Yup. Why did I do that? If I throw my other charge move first, I would have been totally fine. When is the video about the Spring Cup teams coming up? All the time. Okay, I lose. No, that was so stupid. Oh, this was literally my worst game because I was looking at chat. It's Fire Punch. Okay, maybe still gonna win. All the time, 3 hours before the cup airs. So like, it's coming out 3 hours before the cup goes out on Wednesday. I looked into it already today though, so still going to be able to win this game, which is not something that's supposed to happen because I played this so horrible. But yeah. But yeah, always on Wednesday before, and always Wednesday 6 hours before I put down the top teams, I give one small showcase of the cup already against other people on Twitter. I'm most likely going to ask for battles for that tomorrow as well. So still haven't recorded it. I still have to find more teams. I mean, that was a 2-1-1, no, 2-1-2, and I got hardwall twice, so I guess it's kind of okay as a result. Actually got hardwall 3 times and got one draw out of it. Can definitely use that one again. But yeah, like, I still have to find more teams. I have currently 5 teams that are built for the new cup. I kind of want to aim always for 10, which is not always possible, especially like something like Psychic Cup or whatever. But this one definitely should be fine. Are you American? Your English is perfect, and you have shared that your mother tongue is Deutsch. Did you live in America? No, I'm literally from Germany. I've never even... I mean, yeah, I've actually never went to America yet. Maybe something that I should do. But honestly, all the news about America also kind of scare me in Europe here. Like, you see all the gun shootings and all this stuff, and I'm like, that's not something that I'm really used to. Why are you using your raid pass? Because I have 200 of them, and if you didn't know, I was using also like one of the glitches that was recently fixed. There was like a glitch basically to join remote raids with normal passes. I was one that also uses basically everybody who did a lot of raids on Android were using this glitch there. Like, this is not really a secret or nothing too crazy. So I talk openly about that anyway. I even showed it on the stream, I think, before. But you were able basically to use normal pass to join remote raids, which was really nice because it was cheaper and you got better rewards. But Niantic fixed it, and now basically I have a ton of them that are all useless for me, so I kind of have to use them for something, I guess, and that's something that I can use them for. But yeah, that glitch is completely fixed now. There's nothing that you can do with them anymore other than doing local raids, which I am not able to because I have literally 0 community here. So what else am I supposed to do with them? Like, there's nothing I can do with them. This is, again, completely getting walled. It's just... I'm going to change my team, I think, soon. Give you a gun? Thanks, please. I love guns. Do you want to play Bronzer Cup? No, that's even worse. The thing is with Bronzer Cup, I do understand that people play it more now because it's the easier achievable cup you play in right now. But also... Actually, okay, goodbye, man. But also, I just hate it. Like, I just can't stand going up against Bronzer the entire time. Let me change the team a little bit up. I were using something funny. But I could also use Golden Go. I kind of want to build my Landorus, not gonna lie. Does someone have a good team with Landorus? Which doesn't include Ho, which I don't really have. Is there anything that we can play that benefits Nihiligo? I don't have my 1XL yet, my Dialga Best Buddy yet. I want some cool ideas. Zerud, yeah, Zerud. That's actually my team, I think, isn't it? Zerud, Landorus, Exadol. I think that was the team that I played when Zerud first came out, and I had like crazy win streak. I think like 60 game or something. I think that's my team from back in the day. There was like one team idea that I had recently, which I forgot again. That's so stupid. It was like Lugia as a closer, but I don't know what else I did have on my team. Dangerous Realization is my way to go team for the month. Okay. Mewtwo, Solgaleo, Solgaleo. Does anyone have the root? I don't know. Like, people have that as the best buddy or whatever for ages and just deafed them away. I don't know. So someone playing triple anti-bronzer still lost the game. Why haven't you built Ho-Oh? Because I don't have Stardust. Forget the team comp I wanted to run. Oh. Yes. When I switch Rayquaza to Golden Go. Of course, then you lose against what's it called? What's the face even? Kyogre. You lose against Kyogre. I know, like, a lot of people have, like, their Solgaleo build. My Solgaleo, I can actually take a look at this real quick. We can play also Golden Go again, I guess. My Solgaleo... I don't know. I have 15 attack, I guess. That's pretty decent, but the rest is kind of bad. And also the thing is, I'm not gonna go ahead and, yeah, best party that thing. Like, it's going to come into raids eventually, but I guess now it's actually a decent thing to try to use the XL candy and try to use it as a buddy and try to get all the XL candy for that, because yeah, you won't be able to raid those Pokemon anyway as much anymore. Even if Market Raider now. That's amazing. That's mad. Weak to Lugia. I mean, I have a Lugia team recently. Maybe I can try that out again. Let me see. I forgot the lineup though, so let me check real quick my own YouTube, because that's the way we go today. Here's my Lugia team that I had. That worked out pretty well. You hear my own voice again, that's also amazing. Lugia... I mean, that's kind of similar to what we run right now. Actually, I'm going to do that. Let me try something then. Oh no, that doesn't really make too much sense. I'm so not as... Let's go for Golden Go, right? Honestly, Golden Go is so much fun as well right now. So indecisive. Genesect Chill. Genesect Chill is also something that I would like to build, but honestly, I did so many Genesect raid. I kind of want to see how many Genesects I did raid. Okay, I only did 95 in total. Thought I actually did more. Don't even have the XL candy then, right? Oh no, I actually do have the XL candy. I don't have a good chill one, I think. That's those, I think. Yeah, it's water. That's chill. That's my best chill one. 15, 12, 15. Let's go do that one. Ho-Oh Double Dragon. Could build my Ho-Oh, I guess, but it's all kind of iffy. Golden Go, Dialga, Rayquaza. Pretty weak to Groudon though, I guess. I forgot. I can use my. Let me use Kyurem again. I kind of want to use my Kyurem Golden Go team now. Kyurem Golden Go. Do I go for Lugia or do I even go for Zacian? Not for Lugia. I could actually go for Lugia as well. But no. I'm just gonna go Mewtwo, I guess. Let me best buddy something. Let me best buddy my Golden Go. Swap buddies. Could also best buddy my Mewtwo actually, but let's try this one. Let's ask the AI. I mean, I already did a video today about... Oh, this day? Was today? No, it's today actually about the AI. What team they wanted to run. That was actually working out pretty well. Maybe you can get some boosts with Golden Go today. That would be also kind of lovely. Happy birthday to all the April 3rd peeps. It's also my birthday. Happy birthday to you. Thanks for hanging out here then. Will Gimmighoul become more available for players soon? I don't know if it's soon, but eventually they will definitely make that more available. Why the hell are we facing a Meloetta now? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We lose CMP against it. They have 8. There's no way that they're on Dazzling Beam, right? Yeah, okay. But we literally just talked about this Pokemon. I haven't seen this Pokemon at all. Like, not a single time. We literally just talked about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fine with that, right? They went for 7... oh god. Didn't know that this would do that much damage. Sorry, man. Still should be able to realign or get the shield advantage, which is both fine. Unless they have Yveltal on the back. Okay, never mind. I get neither of them. Please don't have Yveltal on the back, because that's a good game then. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. It's a little bit tough, but I would be able to win this game. I like this matchup, definitely, if I want to go for the 2-shield variant for that one. But then depends on what they have in the bag. Might be Zacian, that would be nice. Okay. Can knock them out right now. They want me to. Should be able to win this. I have one fast move advantage, right? Yeah. There's no way that they can win this, as far as I know. Yeah, okay. I was scared a little bit, but I'm going to swap out immediately. If it's Dialga, I win. If it's Zacian, I win. If it's... I don't know what it could be in the back. It's Groudon. Yeah, of course. Double ground. Why not? Why not? What was the lead again? Meloetta double ground. Kyogre? I guess it's fine though. It's wild. Meloetta. Just need to find community members to give golden news. I got my coins from the Utrecht regional. We only had like 3 stops that were reachable, but they were, I think, 4 or 5 times filled with golden stops. I was never able to put my own down. I had like one save for that. I'm still have it saved for the EUIC, where I'm trying to get that down at least for people so they can also benefit from it. But yeah, like for me right now, I got that from there, and I actually have like 100 plus something even over that one, which is kind of cool. Gained like 400 total, I think, there. But like those events where, like those in-person events, going to be always insane for it. If you go to Golfers or whatever, it's going to be completely lured with that, which is going to be amazing. Here we're going to encounter an amazing lead for us as well. Let's see what's coming in. Dialga. Hello, we have our Golden Go here. So we're going to shield this move up here, just in case this is Dracomedia. Dracomedia would hurt me quite a bit. The Thunder, that also would hurt me quite a bit. Gonna go for the Shadow Ball here. First for the bait, because they might want to shield this move up. They do not. It's fine though, I can overfarm. And if they want to shield now, I'm going to be able to farm them all the way down. Then they're going to have another Shadow Ball start for the Giratina coming in. They don't want to. It's fine though, I can still get to a Shadow Ball against the Giratina. Do I swap out of here? I think I do actually. I don't really want to give them more farm. Okay, that's fine. I can take the move here. As they're now in range for for Mewtwo Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball definitely going to knock them out from this range. And now it's also Side Strike range. Which is also fine. Spiky Thunder. The spiciest of them all. Okay, well, are they going to let this move go through? Oh no, that's okay. I think I'm okay. It's a little bit tricky now. We'll find out shortly if I'm okay or not. Yeah. Getting the field at least. Kind of have to shield up the move from the opponent now, right? What up, what up? I'm from India. Welcome. Oh, I hate my life. I think I would have been fine without that one. Honestly, did they have to do that? That's so unnecessary. It literally ruins the game right now. Ah, come on. I would have one-shot them with that otherwise, and I would have been able to farm down. That's so bad. I hate the boost, man. Honestly, it literally always comes at the worst timing. Good fucking job. Pure skill. Pure skill. 10% chance of winning this game. I mean, he went at least for the chance there, okay? But it's so infuriating. Honestly, it's just everybody who... Yeah, everybody knows this feeling. It's just the worst. You're a full-time YouTuber? Yes, I am at the current time. Don't know for how long though. YouTube right now is pretty shitty in terms of what they pay you. I think its main reason for that as well is the ongoing war and like the consequences of this. Basically, all the prices are increasing for like goods and whatever, and the revenue is not really increasing. Especially in a lot of businesses, like they have huge losses. I think that's just NiRiain. That's the thunder. Okay, that's bad. A lot of businesses have huge losses and whatever, so they don't have the money to advertise on YouTube anymore, which results in YouTubers not earning that much money anymore from YouTube. So it's kind of a tricky scenario. I don't get there anymore. That's amazing. 10 out of 10. I can recommend to a friend. Horrific. So yeah, I don't know how long that's sustainable for me right now. We can just hope that we're gonna get better times, I guess. But YouTube right now is not something which you would want to desire if you want to go like, oh, it's going to be my new full-time job. It's not really worth it, not even at my range. I'm also getting tilted. I mean, I'm getting tilted at bullshit, honestly. Like, if it's just complete nonsense, I'm getting tilted, but otherwise I'm fine. What's the age? I'm 23. Caught the move, amazing. Are you doing Team Quest? Depends. What would be a job if you don't continue YouTube? I would go back to studying. I already have my bachelor degree. I would do my master degree then and would go into programming. Which is actually programming kind of awkward right now. Because even there, at least at some degree, stuff like ChatGPT and whatever are able to definitely, bring a dent into that one, which is not a real idea. Secret close combat here. Can go for another move. I lose CMP, I didn't know that. That's very good to know, and that's going to lose me the game as well. Which kind of code? Excuse me? What? Yeah. That's always nice. I'm in SQL dev. So databases, more like general software. I did main things, like my main subject for what I did in my bachelor thesis was just app programming with cross-platform frameworks. So it's on off most watch short. My most watched short is actually 2 million views from ages ago, where I feel like I kind of really want to remake this, so I'm most likely just going to download it and make a new version of it, which I think might be kind of cool. Because, like, you see my editing style, while not everybody likes the editing style that I have right now, is way more successful, so, like, I'm totally okay with that one. Oh, we got now that Regieleki arrives in legendary raids and like the EX raids as in use. Let me see if there's anything interesting. We're gonna get another timed research that didn't work for me at least last time, and otherwise there's nothing too crazy. Yeah, and of course we're gonna get Regieleki for Eastern, which doesn't really make too much sense. Honestly, like, I get hard-ward Lyria all the fucking time today. It's like, no matter what team I want to run, yeah, okay, yeah, you can have that one. Congress on that one. That was a fast one. I'm not going to play that one out. I am not. I'm just going to play the tactical team now. If you don't know anymore, you're just gonna go for those team. I actually have a funny moveset here, so I'm going to go for that one. It's just so RPS the entire time. It's literally everywhere. It's still Reg Ice, yes. Unless we have another event for Rockets here, we'll always have Reg Ice right now. Didn't realize how bad the Q times are. Yeah, like it's definitely easily able to use, like for people to snipe me here. That's a kind of neutral one. That's a decent one. I was too late here. I was clearly too late here, right? I wouldn't have been too late. No. Maybe I actually shouldn't have shielded this one either. I think I put them into range where I can just farm them down after this one. Do I? Hopefully. Nope, it's not. I'm just going to have to do that now. Are you in contact with though? So why did he quit YouTube? I think, does he even stream anymore? I don't think he streams either anymore. I think he just takes a break for like mental health or something, I heard. But I only heard like rumors and never had like contact with him about it. I hope he's fine though. Met him in Utrecht as well, even though we again didn't really have a lot of time to talk there at all. But he also participated there in Utrecht, which was kind of cool. Hope he's fine. All the best to him. Hope he isn't annoyed that I stole his team from on YouTube, but he posted online. He doesn't do YouTube right now anymore, so I think I should be fine with that one. Stealing all his teams. Stone Edge, yes, thank you. Okay, at least this time around I'm kind of hard-walling my opponents. It's at least a good matchup for me here. I wonder if they run Hurricane now. We'll find out, I guess. Do you shield this up here? Guess I'm gonna try. Okay, they're on Focus Blast. That's even wild. That's wild, man. I don't know how much damage this would have done. Hopefully, you can knock them out now. Don't want to debuff myself right now. Okay. They just want to blast me, I guess. They want to blast me. They just be aiming me here. Can knock them out here, which is kind of decent. They get them low, which is kind of decent as well for me. Should be low enough for my Rayquaza to win this. Yeah, okay, oh, I just knocked them out with that. I guess this time around I kind of want my opponent there, kinda. Definitely better matchup for me here. Here's the issue, like always with Groudon swapping into Dialga. It's like always kind of tricky with that one. Because if you're a little bit too late, they're going to get you one Iron Head and you don't really want to see him P-type with them. You really don't want to see him P-type. But yeah, who's excited for Regieleki in 6 days? I am not. Honestly, it's like so bad what Niantic does recently. It's just wild. Oh, Tomak K, he's on my friend list. He also is qualified for Worlds already. That's going to be at least a decent lead here, unless they're running Dragon Tail, which nobody is running right now. Can go ahead, and I think I'm just gonna go ahead and go for one Breaking Swipe, just so I make the match up for my own scored for my own Zacian a little bit easier. No, they are basically doing 0 damage against me. If they want to go for one big move, they can go for one big move. Focus Blast is preferred, I know. But Hurricane is what some people are running just to cover for Zacian. I should be able to go for 3 more fast moves before I have to throw again, I guess. Hopefully this knocks them. 3 more fast moves, please. No, that's not going to happen. Yesterday night was fun. Oh, I saw you commenting below. I see most comments, by the way, so I also see all your comments, which is usually nice comments, so thank you for that. Guess it's worth shielding. It's possible to do 0 damage? No, it's not possible. Every fast move does at least 1 damage. So, yeah. At least going to get some damage here as well on the opponent, which is going to be decent for us. They're going to most likely swap out immediately here. Yep. Still going to be a tough... I think I should be fine though. Can just go straight for Precious Blades, right? Okay, yeah, I even outspeed them. That's amazing. Even Yawn, yeah, even Yawn does 1 damage. Splash should also do. Except for Splash. Are you sure about this? I think Splash still does 1 damage. I am nearly 100% sure that Splash still does 1 damage. I can take a look real quick. I think there is not a single move that can do 0 damage. Even if it says 0 damage, it's... I don't think it... I think it still does 1. Let me see real quick. It might actually do 0 damage, but I am not 100% sure about this. I should be fine here winning this game though, so I don't really have to pay too much attention here to Dialga, Dunsparce, whatever. Let me see. Yeah, Splash does 1 damage. Every move does 1 damage. That's the minimum that a move does. There is not a single move in the game that doesn't do 1 damage. We're not playing close combat on Zacian because most people are going to swap out of the Dialga eventually anyway. So, yeah, like even a level 10 CP Magica most likely even would still do 1 damage. Let me actually go for a level 1000 Magikarp, which has 10 CP against Dialga in Master League. Against Dialga. I think even then the tackle... Okay, I don't even see the tackle coming through, so I don't know if this works out. Oops. I cannot even see it because... Okay, I need some other Pokemon that takes longer. Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh has Incinerate. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Splash does still 1 damage with that one. I don't even know what Splash is. I think Splash is a 3-turn move or something. So... That's kind of funny. How about lock on? Lock on Regigigas will never exist because this thing would be just too broken. And there is a reason why Regigigas doesn't have lock on. It's just because they wanted to get the ability basically into the game. Yawn also definitely does 1 damage. There's no way that Yawn doesn't do 1 damage. Let me see real quick. Slacking, Yawn does 1 damage. Even if it says 0. Like, if it says 0, it still does 1 damage, no matter what. You can have a Delibird with 0 attack, level 1, and you can just throw Presence at the opponent and they're still going to get 1 damage from it. I even present down the Pokemon before, okay? I have my Great League Delibird build, which I basically only use 1 time a year when it's Christmas time. Okay, Mewtwo coming in. Interesting they swap out like that. Going to debuff them real quick. Would guess that they have the Dialga on them back, so I'm going to swap out here into my Zacian now. Now they're in range for the what's called for the Wild Charge, I think. Can go for another charge move. I don't really care too much. Just gonna build up to two Wild Charges here, I think. Okay, that was stupid. That was really dumb of me. Oh no, I didn't count the energy. Okay, that was the worst thing that I could have done. Nice. And I don't even have 2 moves stored. That was just pure pain. I actually didn't think that Psy-Slide would do that much damage as well, though. Okay, I'm still going to be able to realign, but I lost my advantage basically there. There was something which I don't know that was very loud. I don't know what had just happened. Oh, I got a new member. That's very nice. Thanks, Fireco. I just heard like a loud sound, but I didn't see any message for that. So thanks so much. Thanks for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Supporting the channel as we're going to see a Dialga coming in. That's not really supporting the channel here with that Dialga. They have to go for 1 Draco though. They're going to shield this one anyway. Like there's no way that they're not going to shield this one. But there's no way of me winning this game either, right? At least I want Draco. Oh, they even could go for 1 Iron Head here, actually. They go for Draco. That's better for me. That's kind of awkward, though. Yeah, there's no way. They would need to be energy dry here for me to win this game. And they were not, so they get to move, you know? Yeah. They need to be energy dry. Is it worth to max the 96% Lugia? Yeah, it's definitely worth it. I wouldn't really care too much about the IVs in the Master League unless you're running the Dialga, because the Dialga is this really important breakpoint. Having a coffee break, I'm falling asleep. Honestly, I am falling asleep as well for the entire day. Basically, I woke up earlier today than usual. I had like 5 hours of sleep. Did like so much shit early morning. Completely cleaned my entire room. Did so much nonsense, and I wasn't even able to do any work yet so far, really, because I was done with all the other stuff they had to do at like 5 PM. I don't know, I'm so fucking tired already, and I have to stay up till 1 AM to do a new video about the cool Pokemon, Ribombee, or what's it called? Is it called Ribombee? I don't even know. The new fairy and bug type Pokemon. So yeah, I am happy when I can also maybe get some sleep after the stream or something. I am tired. We have to definitely stay up today. Do you do factions as well? I did factions last season, but I quit out of it for time reasons. This is the thing. I actually won most of my matches. Like the last one I threw kind of on purpose. Like we were memeing at the last bout basically. and using like monotype teams and stuff. So like we were throwing that basically on purpose. And I lost like one in the beginning, and I lost like one in the middle or something. Like the one in the beginning, I didn't know what I was doing, and the one in the middle was just like good loss, go better opponent than me or whatever. So fine. So I actually had pretty decent results. Otherwise, I only lost like one where I had no idea, one where I memed, and one was totally fine. But I saw all my teammates basically doing all the scrims and doing all the test matches, everything, just to try to gain the upper hand against the opponents. And I just didn't have the time to do that, and I felt like, okay, I don't really want to hold my team down with that. I don't really want to hold my team down by not being able to put as much time and effort into the factions than what they do. So that's the reason why I quit out of it. I'm still on the server and whatever. It's like not the reason because I didn't enjoy it or whatever. I just don't really want to hold my team down by not being able to commit as much time for it. That's the thing with like where you think, okay, yeah, YouTube has such a cool job or whatever. It is a cool job. I know I'm not going to say it's like you don't have to really do too much about other people or whatever. You can just be your own boss, and all that stuff is super amazing. But also, there's never really a cutoff point. Like you can always do something, you can always improve something, you can always work on something. And especially if you just try to travel, like I do as well, to like tournaments or whatever, you have to kind of pre-produce and you have to kind of prepare for that. And it all takes so much time that there is no cutoff point where I think, okay, now I can just practice for the next tournament, or practice where I can do stuff for factions. It's just this time that doesn't exist for me, sadly. So it's just easier if you have a 9-to-5 job because you just have the cutoff point. But of course, having the stuff that I do here right now has a lot of other benefits, so I'm totally fine with that. Don't have time for the nap. Me, actually, neither. I did way less than I wanted to do because I had so much other stuff to do today. Excadrill is pretty good in raids and Master League, depends on what you have. Excadrill is definitely the Pokemon that I would recommend you the most right now. Small dono from Switzerland, that's still, like, thanks so much for the donation. Honestly, like, you guys don't have to donate or whatever. I'm still happy about everything else, but I appreciate it, of course. Thanks so much for the donation from Switzerland. I actually don't even know, yeah, what. Like, I didn't even know that you don't have a hero there. Stupid. So, thanks so much. The tournaments come up. Fixed everything else up. How much money do you spend on Pogo in a month? Depends. I will spend so much less money now on Pogo.
Small Dono from Switzerland smile.
No, it's coming up. I will spend so much less money now on Pogo after they fixed raids. Because like before I was seeing so many raids because it was so much fun to just join them with like those a la raid passes and not caring too much about everything, and it was just like chill and whatever, like good vibes. But like now they fixed the raid bug, they made raids inaccessible. That was like, raids was definitely the biggest thing where I spend money on in the game. This thing just completely is gone now, so for me, it's going to be way less now. It's going to be way less money that I'm going to spend on the game, which is, I guess, their fault. Like, if they don't want my money, they don't get my money. I actually would like here's Niantic movement again. Because I think it's stupid. Like, I mean, there's so much things going wrong as well in like management. Not even like the management that you see, but also like everything else. Like, as a content creator, I also had like some stuff to do with it, and I was like, okay, this all doesn't really make too much sense. I'm not partnered or anything like this. Which is also kind of funny, but like they don't care too much about Go Battle League, which I see at least. But there's so much where I feel like why? Like, honestly, like, what is the reason? It doesn't make sense, man. I don't like if people, by the way, attack like people that are working for them though. Like, I saw even now a post where like some he's not even community manager. He's, I think, like developer or whatever. He got death threats for like the recent update. Like, that shit is not cool, guys. Please don't do that stuff. Like, I don't appreciate it. But I can still say on the same breath that there is a lot of things going wrong where I just don't understand it. I just literally don't understand. Maybe I would understand if I have more inside info or whatever, but it's just. But yeah, don't try to attack the employees. They don't have too much to do with stuff that you see every day. That's bad though here right now. I might be able to put them into range where I can go for and press blades, but I think the DI gets a move stone. Twitter was dreadful the last 3 days, it definitely was. But yeah, please don't attack people. It's not cool. It's literally not cool. Be respectful. That's the thing where I would like to see proof for that. Like, I do get the point that people think, oh, they're going to sell location data and that's what they get the money from, but I haven't seen a single source for that. if you put something into like the room, like you should also give like a source, I feel like. That's why like it does make sense. It could be the case, but it's like something I saw so much recently. I was like, did anybody ever like where did it say actually we still won this game, which is kind of funny. Medication day, this will last for years, basically. Like I wonder like who good games to them as well. Like who is? Oh, I actually forgot to put. Oh, that's kind of sad. I'm just gonna claim it. Like who's selling like for which company is location data interesting? Like why would people pay for that? Like I don't really understand why location data is interesting for companies to use. Like what's the reason behind it? I don't know. And especially if I think about location data, why it's so easy to still spoof or whatever. Like I see so many YouTube channels that I get recommended that mainly do like shorts and stuff that are clearly spoofing the entire time. They have like even 100,000 of subscribers and shit like this because they can just spoof to all the shunners and people find it cool. And they still don't get them. Like, like why do they care? But yeah, good game to them. But that's like one of the things where I feel like proof would be appreciated to actually know if that's the case. Gonna go for the Hurricane here. I don't care too much. Already forgot what they had in the lead, by the way. Aho. Yeah. Can go ahead and go into McGrowan then. They have most ideal on the back, but should be okay. Should have actually went into my own station, I guess. Yeah, I should have went into my own station. It's definitely Dialga on the back. Oh. That's actually good that they went for that one. It doesn't give the opponent too much farm there. It's going to let this move go through. It's cool. Go for my Pressless Blades and they basically get 0 farm here. Nice. They're going to go into their Ho-Oh, which is going to get 1 fast move through. I don't get to my Fire Punch because the game actually lags even though I have a completely new phone. 11 out of 10. It's going to be a Brave Bird. They're going to swap out now. They're going to have a DI gun in the back. I can go for one charge move, I guess. It's not even a DI gun, that's even better. Thank you. I just hope that they don't have... I guess I can just go straight... Yeah, I just go straight for my player off. Just hope that they don't have Hurricane. Okay. Okay, that's nice for me. Oh, they actually throw here. It's not something I expected them to do. Should have thrown my charge move first. That was stupid. Why did I do this? It's literally do smith this. Oh, okay, never mind. That's very appreciated this. Like the thing here, even if I wanted to do in-person raids, I wouldn't be able to do that. Like it's literally impossible here at my area. We still have a community. It's very small though, and they all have like their own 5 different phones, so have fun doing in-person raids. Do you use auto catcher like Gotcha? Yes, I'm using a Gotcha which is completely broken, but it still works. So like it's literally just the middle piece currently. But I'm raiding, like I want to get a new one because it was so broken. I got a new one which was then broken as well, so I had to send it back. But now I'm waiting for the official new product to come out, like this Pokemon Go plus thingy. And hopefully do that. You consider raiding apps, so you can... I'm going to go ahead and go for the debuff again, I think. What, did you consider raiding apps so you can host raids? I mean, that's the thing. Right now, if you want to get a Pokemon to level 50, you have to do around 60 or 50 to 60 raids. Good luck doing that one and then being outside and trying to do that. Like, it takes us so much time. I don't have the time to go outside, do raids, and like try to set up everything and just try to get people into my friend list and whatever. It just takes so much time. It's just... It's not really the easiest thing to do, I feel like, to just go ahead and put the raid in, and you have to add everybody, and... I don't know. Raid stream when? I just don't feel it's really something... Of course I always survive with like 1 HP here. I can do. Yeah, it's going to be so much harder to do any raids right now. Oh, we actually knocked them out through the shield. That's amazing. That's so funny. The shield, the move up and still died because they had 1 HP. Get absolutely wrecked, man. Oh yeah, shield up again. Yeah, like it's better. Like I do understand for people that are really, like usually are really careful for it. But for me, like I'd rather spend the extra money to do like remote raids or whatever than go outside, do my own raids and try to set up everything, because at the time that I do that, I can also basically just do YouTube stuff or whatever and try to earn it back. It's just more efficient in my opinion to do it like that. What do we have in the back? Okay, I have 100 energy now. Whatever they have in the back, definitely gonna get debuffed. But yeah, like the issue right now, which I also see like in the chat or whatever, what I find so disturbing is I cannot remember the last change where Niantic did something that really like made people super excited for the game or like interested in the game, like added a new feature or anything where it was like, wow, it's going to pull people in, it's going to make people happy for a longer time again. It's literally just nerfing everything that's in the game. Like, when was the last time they put something positive in there? Like the last positive change which I can remember is I think the 15 minutes incense, which Vivillon, please Vivillon, insane. Best feature, honestly, use it every day. 10 out of 10. They literally used it, I think, for 1 day to get the Pokemon. Since then, I never used it at all. Primals is literally just the same as a Mega Evolution. Like, it's releasing a new Mega Evolution. Wild. Like, there's really nothing crazy. Guaranteed XL candies from trades, but that's also not really a feature, right? That's also like so long ago since that thing. That's a thing, I think, for nearly 2 years now. Or like 1.5 years now. It's just not having to walk to battle. Yeah, it's basically trying to sell something that's like not really wild, like not something. It's actually a lot of effort as like this big thing. Like Primals is for me literally just another Mega Evolution. Like what else? Like what else is there? It's not really a feature. Primals is literally copy code from Mega Evolutions, and they gave them 2 more extra bonuses. I don't know. I want Cure in black and white. I actually don't want that Pokemon. because it's going to be completely overpowered. Well, yeah, like what was the recent big feature which wasn't in the game prior, basically in a different form that helped people out? I think it literally was the adventure instance, which is now a year old, I think already, and is pretty horrific because it's literally just an instance that gives you a chance to encounter a Pokemon that most likely going to flee from you. Like I had, I think, 20 plus encounters already for the legendary birds. I couldn't catch a single one, even if I had excellent or whatever. Of course, I'm insanely unlucky with that one, but still, it's just wild. I'm actually a sticker fan. Like, honestly, I like stickers as well nowadays. It's a feature that's definitely underrated. Did they go for Draco here? They did go for Draco here. So I can overfarm at least. I even get to another Iron Head here, that's kind of funny. What's coming in now? Oh god, no, my entire energy. Ah, that's so bad. Honestly, well, I see it like in half German there in the chat. I think that the XL feature is the worst thing that ever happened to Pogo. Like, literally, XLs, at least for PvP. Like, not for normal Pogo, because I guess people are no more interested in getting, like, stronger Pokemon or whatever. I think for that, it's totally fine, but for PvP, it's literally the worst. I think Master League right now is the best meta for the sole reason that you have basically everything on the same level. While on Great League, you basically have Pokemon that are level 25, battling up against the Pokemon that are level 50. And they can just have way more stat products and whatever in there. That it all makes it so awkward. Honestly, XLs made PvP so bad. It's I don't know. This game is by the way lost. But I was rather talking than really playing that well. What am I, on? I'm kinda dropping a little bit, which I'm actually happy with because I don't really like. I kind of maybe try to get to Legend next week, depending on how the cup works. But I don't really want to get to Legend right now because I don't really want to have a video for Master League Legend. It's kind of awkward because nobody gives a shit. So I'm totally fine with tanking, as well as I have to do some battles early morning for Cutie Fly then. But yeah. Glad you tanked, thanks. With a lot of success. I literally played the exact same team in the beginning of the stream and was just hard countered every single time. It really just depends on what you face. Today I got my first legendary Galarian bird, Moltres. Moltres is honestly one of the cooler ones as well. Like, good luck, good run there, because the thing now with the wing attack buff is actually a good Pokemon to use. Congrats on that then. That's why I usually like Snarl a little bit more than Zacian, not gonna lie. This matchup was so much better with Snarl. But this looks kind of like a hard wall again. I think Ultra League is quite fun as well, behind Masters. I played Ultra League before and I couldn't handle it anymore. It was so bad for me to play, I don't know. Like, it's literally the same Cobalion, Pidgeot, Talonflame, Giratina, Cresselia, all those insanely bulky Pokemon next to each other, having a good time. Now also Jellicent kinda destroyed even the meta a little bit more again. I don't know, like, I literally didn't enjoy the league at all last time it was available. Like, Ultra League is for me currently the worst league, actually. One where I think, okay, that's kind of... Yeah, okay, thanks for the complete hardwall again. Not even going to play that one out. What do you think about Spring Cup meta? Going to be an interesting one. I think it's going to be very stale after a while. I think it's going to be still very quick. There's not a lot that really is anti-meta. Like there's basically, because you only have 3 types available with fairy, water, and grass, there's not a lot that's really anti-meta. Like it's just very tiny meta. So many donations today, what the hell? Thanks so much for the $4.99. Is it even donation? It looks like a donation. Or is it membership? I don't even know. I think it's donation. It doesn't come up yet. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Appreciate all the donations. Gonna fund me for my EOIC trip, of course. Honestly, I'm not really the biggest fan of those GoFundMe for stuffs. Or like those, I mean, bit goals, I guess, maybe. Maybe that does make more sense, but I don't really like to say, oh, GoFundMe to do this travel for myself. Like, don't know. Not really the biggest fan of it. Not really the biggest fan of those GoFundMe things. I would never do a GoFundMe for any travel, like never. Like if it's super urgent for some really important reason that I now need that amount of money because otherwise something unspeakable would happen, then yeah, but otherwise, like literally never. Like if I don't have the money to go to a trip, I don't have the money to go on a trip, so I don't know. That's at least how I feel. But I see it all over the Twitter most of the time, so guess for people it works. Maractus is space big. I don't even have a Maractus, I think. Don't think I have one. Wish I had one. Surely. Do you have any tips to get better on PvP? Record your games. Nice, they waited for superpower. I expected that one. Record your games and try to find why you lose. Sounds a little bit simple or whatever. Stone Edge, I'm fine with that. Sounds simple, but actually helps out quite a bit, as we actually have a perfect matchup here. Good thing that I called that one. Because, like, if you see, okay, I lost this matchup because I could have farmed there a little bit more, could have predicted the Pokemon back there. It's like a lot of knowledge. It's a knowledge game, basically. Like, if you know what you expect and know what the opponent is going to bring or whatever, like, you're going to have a bigger advantage. So if you see, like, on YouTube, this team is pretty common, pretty popular, you can play around that. Like, see what teams you're going to face in the battles that you record, and see how you can play better against them. But recording battles is, like, pretty important. Move counts is very important. Trying to figure out how the energy gain is from the opponent, trying to expect that and play around with that. And yeah, but honestly, like, trying to revisit your battles is kind of underrated. That's why I also have, like, on my coaching the option to send in battles. Like, if you send in battles, especially losses, it's mostly beneficial for yourself. Let me see real quick. How many sets did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, that doesn't count here. That's supposed to be 4, I think. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I still won. I'm gonna put on a star piece then. Final battle, I finished it now. Good game. Did we just play? Think I already... Oh no, actually... What? I did gain so much Stardust last season, it's wild. So I record 4 Lugias in 2 days this week? That's wild, nah. I definitely wasn't that lucky. But I got quite a few. Like, I think right now the chance of getting a legendary is how it's honestly fair. It's not too high, but it's also not too low. So I feel like it's kind of fine. Like, it's the in a rate where it is possible to get a legendary. You see like 1 or 2 a week, but like also you should have rating for the feature itself, but you're still going to be able to get it. If you're not able to rate or whatever at all, it still at least gives you the chance to do it. I don't think XL is too bad. Usually you still need many more raids to get the Hundo anyway. The issue is now that they limit raids. That's more the thing. Papa Corn! It's actually someone that I know as well. Very decent lead for me. Let's see what they swap into. Dialga. No, they're staying in. I'm just gonna go straight for mine. Oh, and they catch it. Like, my move timing didn't really make sense there at all, but they decide to catch it still. Very nice. Still fine for me though. Go ahead, go for 3 more fast moves. And now swap. Now the opponent is debuffed. I've got my energy basically back that I lost before. They can go for superpower here if they want to. They do go for superpower, which doesn't do damage, so... Can overfarm by a ton now. Go for a fire punch and farm him down. This might even knock them, I don't know. They're double debuffed. Yeah, okay. Can now even go for Pressur's Blades here. Or they go for their Shadow Ball first. Might be a smart one as well from them. Oh, they still died to it. That's fine. So they still have to invest one shield here right now. Or they get knocked. And the other guy in the back? Yep. Expectable. Go for the breaking swipe. Trying to just debuff them real quick. Because they cannot clear that debuff anymore. They're letting this move go through. When realization now. And they forfeit. They didn't know that I don't have the cross command, but I still should have been fine most likely. Ground's so broken. Ground is definitely so much better now. Good game to them. That team works with D-Knight. Yes, this team works with D-Knight. If you have a D-Knight, you can use D-Knight in lead. Niantic, by the way, is currently planning to release different ways to earn coins, so maybe that's also why they make everything more expensive right now. So, like, while you can then earn more points to different activities in the game, basically you still can't get all of the same stuff because everything is more expensive, but you also get more coins. I don't know. Do you think Kyogre will get a second fast move anytime soon? No. Don't really see the reason for Niantic to give Kyogre a different fast move. I think Kyogre gonna stay like it's going to stay here. Very good lead force again. All the Girateers today. I'm gonna debuff them. Making my matchup a little bit easier with my own Zacian. I gotta go into my own Zacian afterwards. Just care about the debuff here because it's going to make this matchup a little bit easier. Play rough. No, it doesn't do enough damage to two-shot me. Not even close. Can go for my own play rough, which hopefully going to do some pretty decent damage now as I am not debuffed and I do more damage with my fast move. Which it does. Wild Charge, okay. They have two. They don't. So they're gonna go down, and the best thing is that they're going to have to face another play rough now as well. Poor soul. They might have another Fairy type though in the back. That's going to be a little bit awkward. They might have a Togekiss in the back. I think they might have a Togekiss in the back. Do they have a Togekiss in the back? We will find out very shortly. Going to let this move go through. It's going to be a Shadow Ball. Do you have a Togekiss in the back? It's going to be no. It's going to be an Excadrill, and we can say goodbye to the opponent's Excadrill as we're going to have our own Groudon coming in here. Stop raiding and start trading. Yeah, lucky trading there, yeah. Lucky trade, honestly, I am never lucky with that stuff. Like, I always get like I get a lot of lucky trades, but I always get like nonsense. I haven't got a single hundo from a lucky trade yet, I think. Like, at least, no, actually not a hundo, a shundo not yet, at least. I got a hundo Kyogre and Dialga, I guess, before? But never a shundo. Whatever my opponent tries to do here, by the way. Lies. Where am I lying? A functional Handalugia. Is my opponent swapping here? Yep. Great swap there. Give you the best lucky trade, don't start. What did he even give me? I win CMP against the opponent, like there's literally no way or reason why they're still playing here. Didn't think Lugia had a functional hundo. I don't know if it is. But a lot of times like matchups are pretty much the same. Even if they are hundo or not. The small boy. Which small boy? Clearly not grateful. But that was not a lucky trade. It was a lucky Pokemon, but it wasn't a lucky trade. If you mean the golden boy. There's a difference between a lucky Pokemon and a lucky trade. I got a Shundo lucky Pokemon, but it's not from a lucky trade, but just a random trade between Shundo. Never happened. I think I was a little too late here. Yeah, clearly. I'd rather sneak the move in. 4 lucky Hundos, including a Shundo, that's nice. I got 4 Shundos in general, I think. There are 4 or 5. I have a Swampert, I have a Pichu, I have a Mewtwo. I have 5 actually. I have 5 Shandos, I think. Like, honestly, Ground is just so busted. They are different, yeah, they're different fake handles for 50 and level 51, definitely. You have to recalculate basically everything for it. Ominous Wind. We don't have anything to hit you here. But they don't know, of course. They don't know, they will never know. They will not figure out that we don't have close combat here. Hey! I guess they might know. Don't know who told them. Did anybody in the chat told them? Will Dialga have Arceus? Wait, I can see it. They're going to farm me on. Does Dialga, where was it? Will Dialga have Arceus form in the future in Pokemon Go? If you mean like the origin form, yes. And it's most likely going to happen next year. For the Sinnoh tour. I would guess at least. My 2 cents. If Kyogre gets Icy Wind someday, can it be broken? Yeah, it will never get Icy Wind. Like, you will never find a Kyogre with Icy Wind. Don't even... Like, they will never do that. Like, they... Honestly, Kyogre's moveset right now, I think it's going to be final for the rest of Pokemon Go. But yeah, my opponent definitely guessed that I don't even have the move Close Combat, which is cool. It's definitely a great guess. But yeah, like, if Kyogre would ever have Icy Wind, it would be broken. That's for sure. But it will never get that. I can ensure you it will never get Icy Wind. There will be no reason for that to ever happen. Next opponent, we're going to have a Mewtwo here. That's amazing. They throw immediately here. I'm going to shield this move up. I don't know, like, I don't think they're actually going to release, like, they have to release Arceus most likely this summer already, right? Like, usually they release all the shiny Pokemon already. I don't know what they want to do, like, there's so much content still missing from Sinnoh that I have no idea what Niantic tries to do with that one. Yeah, like, they should definitely give a ton of moves to all Pokemon, honestly. Like, there's so little variety right now, it's wild. So, oh god, that's bad, I guess not. Okay, we have the same backline, that's kind of funny. That is kind of funny. Yeah, Manafi Fiona is still not in there. We don't have all Rotom Storms in there, which most likely going to happen over the Go Fest this time around, I would guess. What also going to happen in the Go Fest, where it's very likely we're going to get the Ultra Beasts that are still missing on them as well. Because we have apparently 3 Ultra Beasts still missing for some weird reasons. So it's very likely that we're going to get those again as the rewards for the in-person Go Fest, I guess. There's still the wall missing, there's still the clown missing, and there is still the... whatever else the other thing is called missing. Oh, they actually knocked me out here. I think in chat I saw something like if Pokemon would be able to learn 3 charge move, the dynamic would change. Yes, it would, definitely. I think there will be a Sinnoh 2, there definitely will be a Sinnoh 2 if there were already a 2 for all the other ones. It wouldn't make sense to not have a Sinnoh 2. Might not be like the current ones where we have like everything released at the same time. That one I would agree with at least. Play rough. I overfund too much. That's kind of awkward. Okay. Hopefully Null in Silver Valley. Straight Unova. Easy. Stakataka. Poiple. I bet like we're gonna get in Europe the worst of them again, which is most likely Stakataka, I guess. Might be the worst one of them all. I think I still survive Fire Punch. Yeah, this is Fire Punch only. Or we got, like, Naganadel is I think also even worse, but we at least have 2 forms of this Pokemon. I think the Sagataka has some potential, at least in PvP. The other one, the Clown, most likely going to be a little bit of a better Chandelure, I guess. It's the same typing. True, the shield doesn't move protect. Honestly, Niantic always hates Europe for whatever reason. Every regional I went to had way less stops available than all the other regionals. Like, usually there are, like, I think 2 or 3 new stops added for regionals in Europe so far. Like, for Utrecht, they even added actually around, like, 10 or, like, 12, 15 or whatever. But they were all outside of the venue, so, like, you were not able to get there. Like, they were, like, basically on the way to the venue. But yeah, thanks for that. Like, it doesn't really help you if you are stuck in the venue for 10 hours. If you don't even going to be able to reach them. For Go Fest, it's always the worst. Like we had last time, I think the highest price for the least amount of hours able to play with the worst worst spawn pool of them all as well. So, yeah, Go Fest is always kind of awkward. What do you think of the Ray meta and Groudon? Ray meta Groudon, I thought Thought the Ray, Meta, and Groudon. I guess you mean Metagross. Definitely should work out pretty well, but you have a little bit of an awkward time with your save swap. Here we do the same play as before, we just debuff them. Yeah, Metagross. You have like a little bit of an awkward time with save swaps. Like, Metagross is not the best save swap right now, and the other one either. So, can be a little bit problematic. Honestly, true. We had, at least at the Go Fest in Germany, you're able to get beer, which you were not allowed in any of the other regional. That's definitely a plus. Hit us farm down. Yes, easy. Forgot what they have in the lead. Oh, fucking wrong move. No! Forgot what they have in the lead, man. Please have mercy and shield this one up. I should have went for that. It's so obvious that they're going to no shield, yeah. I would have been able to knock them out there. Oh, that's so bad. That's so mad. Especially I would have got two moves, I think, as well. Funny. So so stupid. They're going to have the Dialga on the back though, so I can at least prepare for that one. Going to stay in here. They're going to try to knock me out here. Let this move go through. But yeah, I completely forgot what they had in the lead. Honestly, I'm also, like, my brain is fried. I still survived that. Yeah, hi Dialga. There's nothing my opponent can do here, by the way. Like, they lost. Like, there's nothing they can do. I'm always going to outspam them here. I'm always going to outspeed them here. Can you? Yeah, I think in Germany you can drink beer at 16. I mean, what's called Austria is even worse. Like, honestly, like, don't look at Germany and think like, oh, it's so wild, you can drink beer at 16. In Austria, you can drink literally everything at 16. You can, at least at parts of it, like Vienna or whatever, you're able to drink everything. Like, doesn't matter what, you can drink it all. You can do everything there. It's fucking wild. Final 2 games, like 22 sets, like, no tacticals team, honestly, 11 out of 10, amazing one. Definitely was my last one for today. I don't have to save anyone because I have to ask on Twitter later. We actually gained some elo as well, I think, at the end. Just because we had great sets at the end. And we even have the best Pokemon here as well, Executor. But, yeah. It's definitely going to be an interesting one. It's actually wild that we don't have any news for the Go Fest yet. I don't have any information either, of course. I'm not partnered. I don't have anything to say. I'm just here, playing my Go Battle League. In the end, he doesn't care about me. Which is fine. But at least a lot of people were here today. I appreciate every one of you. Thanks all for hanging out today. Hope you had a great time. Thanks for talking with me. It was a lot of interaction with the chat. I always enjoy that one. It's better to talk than to play, in my opinion. But yeah, I don't have sets anymore, so I think I'm going to call it a day. Gonna get dinner. Maybe chill out for a little bit. Had a terrible time. Hated it. Thanks so much, Lee. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you so much. But yeah, everybody, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the donations, all the memberships today. Didn't expect it whatsoever. Thanks for all the support, especially during Master League. Might stream again pretty soon, not tomorrow, because I have to do my battles with my cutie fly. But definitely going to stream eventually again, so. Thanks all for hanging out. See you next one. Bye bye.